Good everybody, it's your boy Days back again with another video. Welcome back to Progress Gaming. Yes, we is doing NCAA college football. You already know, Road to Dynasty. Let's get it, man. You already know what it is. We're playing Liberty. All right, Philander going to Liberty, y'all. So, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into it. It is showtime, baby. And I think, to be honest with you, I think we should do. Let's play the moments. Yeah, let's play the moments. All right, baby, let's go.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Liberty Flames. Okay, ready? It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Gonna run it. It's Morris. Headed to the end zone. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play. Now setting up 4th down.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the...
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it along the sideline. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go, baby.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. The give to the back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. On first down from the 13-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown. So much about the passing game is about timing. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll leave it with him. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot.
Everything going their way. Goes out. They execute the onside kick. You need a touchdown now. Can your offense deliver for you here late in the game?
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Vasco. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, 4th quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. Let's see what happens on 3rd.
Pressure coming. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step.
You know what, y'all? Let's see here. What can we do? What can we do? We still gotta upgrade this dude. Okay. That's all you gonna give me? Okay. Let me go get some water. Without further ado, we won that game. All right, y'all. So we're playing Ohio. Okay. Conference standings, we are number one and stuff out of everybody, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? And where is yeah, UAPB is down. It's down a way. Okay. All right. We still not in the top 25, but that's okay. It's all right. But anywho, we gotta play Ohio. All right. So let's edit our uniforms, okay? Yeah. We're gonna do the Wise Panther. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on one quick. The time's still going keep going, y'all, so beware. You know what I'm saying? Be cautious and be patient with me. I'll be back. All right. All right.
Welcome to Peden Stadium, Athens, Ohio, home to the Bobcats, and fans have been pouring into the gates, and they are ready for this clash to get started. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Bobcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking for a deep man. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The Bobcats offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man downfield. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. The free safety timed his rush perfectly on. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Ooh. Let's get back to our game, shall we? Man, they still need to fix that.
Welcome
EA
to
needs to
Eden
fix
Stadium,
that.
Athens, Ohio, home to the Bobcats of Ohio U. We're looking forward to a full house and a terrific game in this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Bobcats will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the... Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Ohio's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. And it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Dropping back, it's Navarro. Makes the catch. It's Harris. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. Pulls in the deep ball. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's...
A shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires left. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now they're really... Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. Hard running there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. And here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. Drop the football. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player,
All right. Let's see, all hands on deck. Florida Bama game. No, Florida Georgia line game. Yeah. Will the streak continue? Okay, they projecting Memphis versus Kennesaw State in the Couture Bowl in Mobile. The Alamo Bowl, you got Texas Tech versus Florida State. You got Arizona Bowl, Nevada, Buffalo, Armed Forces, LSU, and South Florida. Birmingham Bowl, Tennessee and Miami. Okay. What's this? Boca Raton Bowl, Southern Mississippi versus San Jose State. Playoff. Okay, Oklahoma versus Notre Dame. Playoff. Florida versus Oregon. Okay. Texas versus Iowa State. Navy versus Clemson. Alright, then you got the Citrus Bowl. Yeah, Citrus Bowl, Nebraska and Missouri. You got Cotton Bowl. Okay. You got Tulane versus Toledo in the Cure Bowl. You got Duke's Mayo Bowl. Okay. Pittsburgh and Michigan. You got the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Hawaii and Liberty. You got Fenway Bowl, Wisconsin University, Virginia. You got the First Responder Bowl. Okay, First Responder Bowl. Middle Tennessee and New Mexico. Okay. Frisco Bowl, you got Colorado and North Texas. Ain't too bad, ain't too bad. You got the Game of Bus Sports Bowl, California Ball State. Okay. You got the Casparella Bowl, North Carolina versus Kentucky. You got the Gator Bowl, Army in South Carolina. The Hawaii Bowl, Charlotte and Utah. The Holiday Bowl, Colorado State and Virginia Tech. Independence Bowl, baby, Baylor and Philadelphia. Okay, we'll see. LA Bowl, Boise and North Carolina State. Let's see here. This is Las Vegas Bowl. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Alabama versus Oregon. Liberty is Ohio State Oklahoma State versus Vanderbilt. You got Military Bowl, Georgia State versus Wake Forest. You got Music City Bowl, something different. Arkansas versus Rutgers. You got the Myrtle Beach Bowl, James Madison versus San Antonio. Arizona versus Raging Cajun. Indeed, New Mexico Bowl, the New Orleans Bowl, Edward Waters. Okay. Versus Texas State. Okay, Orange Bowl, either who's taking Ohio. Pop-Tarts Bowl, Kansas State versus Louisville. Rape Bowl, Houston, Washington. Rodriguez Bowl, okay. Rose Bowl, Penn, okay. Let's do to the Veterans Bowl. Miami, Ohio, Arkansas State. Sugar Bowl, okay. The Sun Bowl, SMU versus West Virginia. Okay, Texas Bowl, Ole Miss and BYU. The Xbox Bowl, Northwestern versus UAB. Okay, so either way it go, we in there. We got our spot. Independence Bowl. All right.
Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Pirates offense will get first crack at it today. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Looking for a man. It's Hauser. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interested to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point.
Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And that is the beautiful thing about zone coverage. Everybody's eyes are on the quarterback, and they're supposed to break on the football. They see the slant, they break on it, get a hand on it. Nice job by this defense with vision on the quarterback.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They went 3. The Pirates are marching down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And they can't.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Wide open downfield. Just time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads it left. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking left. Oh, he dropped it just... In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you...
Oh, hold on. Now your boys in the playoffs now. Uh, heading to Akron, baby.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19.
Get set.
The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. Last drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd, looking for the end zone. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go. That single yard he needed on third down.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice play.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds, too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today, but opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. stadium. Buzzing kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that?
It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He works his way inside the 30 down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Throws to the back. Caught. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the first down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. And up from the shotgun. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they just kind of sneak that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
Throws toward the end zone. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes...
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, a squad looking to put on a show, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Bowling Green Falcons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Pine. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense. Like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game.
He gets a hand on it. Not gonna get there as this defense makes a stand. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And they're in for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Oh, and the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give out of the gun. Shakes off the defender. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's why, as a defense, you have to game tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one day.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you could tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make...
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Finding an escape route. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. So you might expect to see victory for me. Dialed up the fake. He's looking to throw. And they're not going to... Win, 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 win. It seems the only obstacle in their path could be getting bored or not paying close enough attention as they continue their run toward perfection.
And everything's just lined up beautifully for this team this year. We knew coming into the season they had guys that could go out and make plays and win games. We knew all about the coaching staff, but they've been able to avoid the injuries. The schedule has been difficult at times, but they've been able to overcome those challenges. This team, right now, it's like the unstoppable force, David. Everything that gets put in their way, they're just knocking down.
Just mowing them down, shutting them down, doing everything they need to. And you know what's great about this time of year as a player? Award season. The banquets are around the corner, the Heisman Trophy awards, all those, the top defensive player awards in the country. Those are all coming their way with what they're building right now.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, let's get it, y'all. For the title, baby. Tulane, Philander. Let's get it. Let's go.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Tulane's offense will be the first up today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The punt team making their way on the field. Returner brought down by the coverage team. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. They keep him off balance way on. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Handoff here from the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field.
Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Reed. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A play action, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. When he went backwards after the catch, that'll set up a 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moore.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for this 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Now he's bringing it back. Crosses the 10.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've achieved a goal. They've made their case. Now it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do to see if they're going to get that college football playoff invite. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, game of the week, baby.
The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff. A squad that's looking to put on a show here today. taking on the #5 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So Oklahoma's offense is up first today. So in year 2 of the 12-team playoff, we get to see these 4 on-campus first-round games. Now, last year, Kirk, visiting teams like Tennessee, Indiana, SMU, didn't look ready for the occasion. They got overwhelmed early and could never recover.
And, Chris, if you flip it over to the other side, the teams that are at home, Ohio State is a team that really stands out. I mean, they had that disappointing loss to Michigan. Everybody thought their season is over, and they end up taking advantage of playing at home. In that first game against Tennessee, created some momentum, and ended up winning 4 straight and won a national championship. So where these games are played and who can take advantage of those opportunities is very big in the postseason.
That's good for a first down near the 40. To throw, it's Mateer. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass caught, second down now. Play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab against Brooks. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 47.
I tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice game for the Sooners.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time.
With that miss, no change in the score. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They've got him down out near the 40. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
First down and 10 now. Running back with the football. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Not able to connect, incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. It's 4th and 10. Offense on the field going for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
They call the counter run here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
The Sooners will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the offense trots back out on the field again. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Pulls it in. It's Ross. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he drops back in the gun, looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to the end zone. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quarterback keeps the football. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Looking for some space. It's Potts. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense has it off and running. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Over the middle, it's Gibson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. On the run, he'll let it go. And the ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The offense now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Mistake sets the offense up at the 40. They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Sooners begin a new series here. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Ott. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the screen just never seemed to have a chance there, and the quarterback ultimately pays a hefty price. This might be one you may want to practice more during the week before you want to pull it out during a game.
Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. A low line drive, ugly punt. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Mateer. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. The Sooners pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. The back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught behind the line. It's Potts. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, Chris, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him?
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Can you believe it? He's missed the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Second down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Sategna. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And they'll just down it right here. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Chewing clock with the running game. And the result is going to be a safety. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. But let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 10. Stopped right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. To throw, it's Mateer. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20.
Man, of all the places to throw a pick-6, a goal-to-go situation, for the quarterback to risk it like this to begin with is extremely concerning. Now it's a 2-touchdown swing.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. He'll field it close to the 50. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
First down here for this offense. Using his legs, it's Morris. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. We'll hand it off. And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all next time, okay? On the EA College Football Road to Dynasty.